Hello everyone. So welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video of this Linux playlist, we have covered what is Linux and why Linux is widely used in servers. So now the next important step in the learning Linux is understand how to work with the Linux terminal. So in this video, we are going to learn some of the important Linux commands that every beginner or every DevOps engineer must know. These commands will help you navigate directories, manage files, interact with the file system through the command line. So if you want to become comfortable working in the Linux servers, these commands are absolutely essential, and you will use these commands in your day-to-day life more than any other command. So before we start, first this terminal I am using Ubuntu terminal. So I am working on Windows machine. For Windows machine, you can download this Ubuntu terminal via this Microsoft Store. You can search Ubuntu here. Yeah, so you can download from here directly and you can use it for the practice purpose. Okay, so we'll start then. So first we'll learn what is the Linux terminal actually. The Linux terminal is a command line interface where you can interact with the operating system by typing commands. Unlike graphical interface where you click buttons in the Windows system, the same in Linux you type commands to perform tasks. So yeah, we'll start with the basic commands. So our first command is we'll see our first command is ls. So yes, using this command you can list all the directories and files in your system. So in this command there are some options. Okay, so there is option -l is there. Okay, so this -l option is used to show files and directories in long listing format. It will show you all the details about the files and directories like permissions, ownership, size, modification time. See, you can see here, these are the permissions, group owner, size, time. Also, there is an option -a also is there. Yeah, -a option is used to display hidden files starting with a dot. We'll see those. See, these are the hidden files in your system. You can see them using -a option. See, okay. So there is one more option is there, -h. Using this h option, you can see this in human readable format. Okay, so this you can't read. This is in KB actually. See, here you can see directly 4.0K. Yes, so these are the some of the options in ls command. So after this we'll see next command, cd command. We'll clear this first. Next command is cd, change directory command. Using this you can change your directory. You can go to the next directory or you can come back to the previous directory using this command. So we'll see practically. Cd, if you want to go to this folder, okay, Linux introduction or suppose scripts, so you can type cd scripts. So after this you will land to the this folder. Okay, so after this you came into this folder and you can list all the directories and files here. Okay, so there are options also in this. So using cd dot you can come back to the previous folder. See, you came back to the Linux 0 to 0 from the scripts folder using cd dot command. Okay, And if you want to directly move to the this root folder, okay, so you can directly type cd and this, what we can call it, tdr. See, you directly came to the root folder of the your system. Okay, and you can directly give this path also, okay, to the cd command like this. Cd, okay, so you will land to the location here, linux 02v1. Okay, so these are the options of cd command. These commands will not be asked in interviews. I will tell you which commands you should focus on for the interviews also. Okay, so we'll clear this. Now we'll see our next command. It is pwd, present working directory. Okay, so you can see using this command your present working directory. Okay, so this pwd's full form is prevent working directory. Okay, so see, this is your present working directory. Here you are working in linux 20. Okay, using this pw command you can see if you are working in any location, you can just type pwd and you can see on which location you are. This is the only thing for this pwd command. After that we'll see next command, or fourth command, mkdir. Okay, so using this command you can create new directories in your linux system. Okay, so you can see on this location there is no directory. Okay, so using mkdir command you can create directories. Suppose you want to create a folder for your config files, so you can simply type config. Okay, mkdir config. Okay, so it will create directory name config. Okay, mkdir created directory config. You can just type ls-lh here and you can see the directory is created. Okay, these are the all permissions for this directory. And also you have noticed one thing. Okay, so this all are just files. Okay, and this is a directory. So you can see here d is given for directory. Okay, this is one of the basic simple thing. Okay, so our next command is rm. So this rm command you will use to remove files and directories. There is this temp file, you want to remove this, you can use command rm and temp. Okay, so see, you have removed this temp text file. Okay, and if you want to remove folder, you can also use this rm command. Okay, so see, rm you cannot remove config because it is a directory. Okay, so for to remove directory you will use rmdir command, or you can also use rm hyphen r and config. So what this hyphen r will do, it will recursively delete all the directory content and directory. Okay. Yes, so see, you have removed that config directory with all its content. Okay, we'll clear this. We'll create that config directory again to see next command, rmdir command. Okay, so to remove empty directory you will use this rmdir command. Okay, see, empty directory is you remove using rmdir command, and the directory which has content you can use hyphen r option with the rm command to remove that directory. So our next command is, okay, so our next command is a cat. So using cat command you can see the content of the file. Okay, file. See, this is the ping script. See, it will show you all the content of the file. Also, there are more commands to see the content of the file, less and more also. Okay, I will show you. Okay, using less command, you can see the content of a file page by page. Okay, so remember less and more both commands. Mostly those commands will be asked in an interview, difference between both commands. So less is a command. Using this you can see the content of the file page by page. Okay, and there is one more another command. Okay, more. Using that you can also see the content of a file page by page, but there is a difference in both command is using less command you can go forward and come backward. Okay, and more you can only go forward. Okay, so that's the only difference of these both commands. Okay, so we have covered less and move also. Okay, we'll see in our interview questions and answer more about those both commands. Okay, so our next command is touch command. Using touch command you can create new empty files. Okay, so touch like temp file.txt. Okay, so your file is created. Okay, this is a 0 byte file. Okay, there is nothing inside that file. Okay, so this command you will use to create files. Another options are there to create file like vi txt. Using this you can directly go to the vi editor. Okay, and you can create file. See, files are created. Those are the both option to clear file. So our next command is head command. Using head command you can display the first 10 lines of a file. Okay, uh, head, you can see first 10 lines of a file. You can see that there are options are also there in this command, like hyphen en. Using hyphen en you can pass this number 5. If you want to see first 5 lines of a file, then you have to write here hyphen en hyphen 5. If you want to first 4 lines only, so you can also give that 4. See, we can see it has printed only 4 lines. Suppose you want 7 lines, you can use head command to see first 10 lines of first n number of lines in the file. There is another command is also there to see the lines of a file from below, like tail command is there. Another command, you can see last 10 number of lines, last 10 lines of a file. Okay, tail update config. See, it will print you last 10 lines in the file. And there are options are also there in this command hyphen en 5. It will print you last 5 lines of file. It is exactly opposite of header command. Okay, so there is one more option is also there in this tail command hyphen f option. Okay, tail hyphen f. Okay, so hyphen af is mostly used while you are seeing logs of any process or any application. So it is used to monitor file changes in a real time. Okay, so any process is running and you are seeing the logs of that process. to see real-time logs, you can use this hyphen f option with a tail command. So our next command is cp command. Using cp command, you can copy files or directories uh, in any location. Okay, so we'll see practically cp. If you want to copy this file temp.txt into this config folder, then you can type like this. Okay, so this tmp.txt file is copied to the config folder. You can see config. See, this file is here and here also. From here it copied here in config folder. So our next command is mv command. Okay, so using mv command, you can move or rename files and directories. Like mv, if you want to rename this file temp.txt to abc.txt. See, file is renamed to abc.txt. So our next command is diff command. So using this command, you can see the differences in two files. So using diff command, you can see diff abc.txt and xyz.txt. Okay, see, so there is a difference here. So it will show you the difference between the two files. And yeah, that's it for the video. So in this video we have covered pwd command, ls command, cd command, mkdir, touch, cp, yummy, rm, cat, lace, more, head and tail commands. So these are basic commands. You will use these commands in your day-to-day life while working. And if you are preparing for interviews, then you should be focused on some of the commands, like the difference between head and tail, and the difference in less and more. So from any of these, uh, there will be definitely one question whenever you will sit in an interview. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video. And next video we'll learn linux permissions. Okay, so yeah, if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.